Oh, it was backwards. That's my bad. It did not unmute the first time. All right, there we go. Hey, everyone. Welcome into Uncharted Realms' weekly events. I'm Brent, alongside streamer to be named, and we're excited to bring you our Friday night armory action. We got 6 rounds of awesome Blitz coming at you. So if you're doing okay, let me know how you doing. Give me that little thumbs up. And let me know in chat how your week went. I know for us, it's getting the week went pretty well, but upcoming some pretty inclement weather coming our direction. So hopefully we don't die. Who knows? Who knows? We might get snowed in here on Sunday. We'll see. But we got round 1 here, round 1 of 6. That's right, Blitz. There have been some Blitz changes we'll dig into for a minute here. But first, let's introduce our players here. Chris. He's on the turn 1 on the Dorinthia against Tyler. Who we see, I think he's got double, is that double channel Lake Frigid out there to block? No, single channel Lake Frigid out there to block, and then another attack action there at the bottom. I was a little bit worried for a second there. But Chris sneaks in 2 damage off the start with the Sharpened Steel Warrior's Valor and the Dawnblade. It only came in for 8 because that was a yellow Warrior's Valor. But it did give it go again. Tyler might not have been able to block. The Tales of Aria cards do have less block unusual than a lot of the regular cards there, so, or a lot of the, not, I shouldn't say regular cards, but cards from the other sets. Chris here pumped up the Dawnblade with the Brave Forge Bracers and coming back in for 4. Generally, what happens when you see a Dorinthia, as Tyler is realizing right now, as he says he should have blocked differently, is you just throw a 9 to 12. You throw 9 to 12 out there on the block, and you just prevent that Dawnblade from coming in, from doing any damage or extra shenanigans. Yep, pretty much that's all you do. But hey, anyways, Chris, he got himself 3 damage and a counter on the Dawnblade. That's a pretty good turn 1. That's a pretty good one there for Dorinthia. But we have Ice Lexi here on the field, rocking from Tyler. He's rocking the Shock Charmers there as his arms. Perch Grapplers at the bottom. Nice dice too. The gold with the blue. We see his tunic counter tick up. Let me tell you what, this is a man who knows his stuff. I'll tell you that. Mr. Rafferty's that's Tyler Rafferty there. Great, very common player here. We'll see him a lot, but so is Chris. We'll see. Who do you guys have? Do you have the Ice Lexi or do you have the Dorinthia? I vote mainly here for the Ice Lexi, I think. Taxing Dorinthia can get a little bit heavy, especially the channel. The channel is just too crazy. Ooh, Tyler here starts his turn out with an Ice Quake into a 3 of a kind. So his next attack action gets pumped up by 3. Whenever an attack he controls hits a hero this turn, he creates a Frostbite. So pretty good. This is the reason why I think Ice Lexi probably gets it. Even though Chris got 3 damage and a counter, the control effects that Ice Lexi have to offer are pretty good. Now, speaking of Blitz, Lexi, we got to talk about her because there's a Lightning Lexi option. And Ball Lightning has been taken out of her repertoire thanks to Briars. You can always blame the Rune Blade. Here we go. Tyler, 7 attack coming in. Chilling Ice Vein. It's a blue one, so it's not super crazy. It's pumped up by the Voltaire and the the Ice Quake there. I believe so. Chris blocks 6. Tyler activates Shock Charmers twice. Oh no. 3 discards and 3 Frostbites unless you pay ones. Oh boy. Let me double check on that one. Cat thinks it can go both ways. So we could go to reactions here if Chris has it. All right, a little bit of discussion there going on. Chris discards a card to the Chilling Ice Vein. I'm pretty sure Chilling Ice Vein is on damage, but it might be an on-hit effect. It might be on hit. I'll double check this. Let's see. Yep. All right. Well, technically mistrigger, but It's okay. Do we want to correct this one? Probably should. Would you mute me there? Stream Decks a little bit. All right, there we go. Yeah, got that cleaned up for him. Got that cleaned up for him a little bit. Got him cleaned up. Chris, this is what we were talking about, though, with the ice, with the control. The double shock charmers did it. It's going to pull the counter off the Dawn Blade, and Chris is going to have to pass. Because he cannot get through three frostbite counters, or chooses not to. It would cost him 4. So it does not want to do that. It gives Tyler full tempo. Oh boy, Tyler's starting the Lexi. Give him ice. So we go back into Tyler's turn after Chris Arsenal and pass. Chris rocking his normal Warriors equipment there. Skull Cap, Courage, Brave Ford Bracers, and the oh god. Why am I forgetting the boots right now? Go again, boots. I'll get them. I'll remember them later. Brain fart. But we got a Ice Quake again into a Weave Ice. Next attack says Fuse. Ooh. It is Fuse. 12 Dominate, as what Tyler says. On hit gain 2 Frostbite. It looks like a, was that a Blizzard Bolts? Maybe, yeah, it is. Look at that. It was +1 on the Voltaire. So no go again here, but the +1, that's mainly what Voltaire is used for. In this state. Oh boy. Blocking 3, says Chris. No instances here from Tyler. No more shock charmers there. Tyler says, okay, I'm good with that. I'll keep that card in hand. And use to make more frostbites as Chris's frostbites go up. Oh man, up to 3. One from the Ice Quake, one from the Blizzard Bolt. Holy smokes. Chris, not happy with the 3 frostbites a turn. That's a whole card. That's a whole blue pitch card out of the hands. And on top of damage. So, oh man. Dominate there, also getting across. So, into Chris's turn now here. Gonna have the 3 cards in hand, 1 in arsenal. And 3 frostbites. So effectively 2 cards. He has to pitch 4 for it. Oh god, it's a yellow and 2 reds. Pitches 4. Oh man. Oh no. This is why the Ice Lexi, I think, has some good values. Tyler, no blocks the 3, says. Or excuse me. Blocks it by 2 with the Perch Grapplers. And goes down to 16. Chris is happy he gets a hit. Does not break his boots. Gosh, why am I blanking on the boots names? Oh man, I see those awesome. But that's okay. Lexi activation again. Polar Blast this time in the arsenal, not an Ice Quake. Polar Blast will refresh itself. Tyler Polar Blasts. Oh, would you mind? All right. Tyler used the Tunic resources to pay for that Polar Blast, for those wondering. Because I was wondering too. How do you pay for it? So good there. Tyler drew his card. Weave Ice out of the hand. +3. It's a red one. That should be the second red one. No Dominate here. Chris did pay for it. Voltaire activation here. Frostlock. Ooh. That could chill things down here. Oh man, Kevin, I don't know. There are Oscars here today. Oscars here today. So yeah, Max is also here. So it might not be a German show, but it might be it might be it might be the Norway show though, as usual. All right, here we go. Frostlock coming in up to 8 because it was fused. Card's abilities cost an additional 1. It's a Art of Ice-esque effect. So it gets +1. If it hits a hero till the end of the turn, they can't pitch or play cards with base cost 0. Yeah, it might be. It might be. It might be another Oscar show. I'm trying to look. I don't see Freddy. No, I think I don't see any Germans jumping out at me. I could be wrong. I could be miss. But I think it is gonna be the Norwegian show today. You guys are gonna let this man come back and just dethrone you guys, you know? Chris blocks up 8. And we'll knock out some equipment there. Attrition some other ones. Get cards out. So not too shabby here. The lockout is on. Ooh, Max Thomas wins on 5. It could be a Max show. Could be a Max show. The fact that he's done early tells me he's probably playing Ira. I'm thinking Ira there. Tyler here mixing it up with the Ice Lexi, which is real fun. Chris also getting kind of fun with it. All right, Chris has 1 Frostbite thanks to the Lexi ability there. Chris cleans up his time snap there. Interesting card. Interesting card. Actually, playing around with the new Elsa, the new Ice Wizard. Technically, she's not called Elsa, but let's be real. We know who it is. Elsa over there can dump out potions for free on her opponent's turn, so I think that's going to be where her real strength is. Here we go. Chris pays for the Frostbite. Refraction boulders get popped. There we go. I knew that one. No resources floating. Oh, into a nourishing emptiness. So 4 resources in hand, and that covers it out. Oh, cost him 2 for the Dawn Blade, 2 for the nourishing emptiness. No attack actions in the arsenal, so 6 or in the graveyard. So 6 dominate. Awesome card there. You'll see in the Dawn Blade Dorinthia and the Kanos of the world. Oh, Tyler lets it go. +1 intellect here for Chris, who will pass it up and draw 5. Look at that. Maybe swings it back, but Tyler's got a full grip. 4 cards in hand, 1 in arsenal, and ready to go. Boy, looking all right. It's going pretty quick, though. Getting reports in already. We may be going round 2 pretty quick. Maybe. Oh, surprise, surprise. Tyler on his turn throws up the Lexi, throws up the Weave Ice. Now tell me here, are you excited for the new set? So far, we've seen a Guardian Hero, a Ice Wizard. And that's pretty much about it. That's really relevant. All the other Life of the Party is kind of crap. All the rest is kind of eh. All right, Bolton Shot. +1 from the Voltaire. That gives it go again. And if it hits reload, Weave Ice, no effects yet on that. That'll affect the ice. It has to be ice or elemental card. Ice or elemental card, but it still leaves it available here. Tyler might just be trying to extend the turn out. Bolton Shot's been a great card here from Tales of Aria. Really helped these Rangers get on. Ooh, 3 of a kind, says Tyler. I want to draw 3 cards and then play out of my arsenal, which the Ranger loves to do. Now, he's only got 1 more activation of this Voltaire left, but it will likely be an Arrow and Fusion if he's got it. He does not very happy on that draw, though. But tell me what you guys think. Tell me how you're feeling about the new hero. Check out the general chat in the discussion header. Oh, Tyler loads in another Bolton shot. Gives a +1. Goes in for 5. Go again. On hit reload. Oh, we also... Yep. Checks out. I was ready to say something else, but nope. Checks out. That's the second red Bolton shot. Still has the Levi's. Tyler reloads. Chris falls with 3. Remorseless. So no Levi's. No Levi's. Remorseless here. It was not played. Was it put in the Arsenal face up? Hold on. Would you mind muting me? All right, I'm back. I'm back. There we go. I had to just clarify a little bit there from Tyler on the remorseless ability there. Chris blocks it up. I think he got all 5 in there. Yep, got all 5 in there. Was able to block. Tyler, Arsenal cards and passes. So did not find his Ice or Elemental card. He used both of his Bolton shots, so won't have those. But working very directional towards winning, though. Knocking his opponent's life down. Chris is slowly but surely getting chipped away here. That seems to be the strength of the control. The control ice. I've been a big fan of this. Also a big fan of the Thump Guardian, which is also plays along the same line. Just pull resources out. That might be where the new Ice Wizard goes in. If you take a look in the general, I have a Ice Wizard kind of quick list in there, and then a I call it Pummeling Potions as the second one, the Ice Wizard. Okay, so Chris on his turn, Dawn Blade, 1 floating, 1 in hand, no blocks from Tyler. Who takes it? Was he at 9? Or was he at 8? He was at, I guess so. All right, checks out. All right, so Tyler, Weave Ice. He's got all 9 of them in there. That'll generate a Frostbite thanks to Lexi's ability. Once per turn action, turn a face down card in your arsenal face up. If it's a lightning card, and can go again. If it's the ice card, generate a Frostbite token for your opponent. And Tyler coming in here with a didn't catch. But it's 7 dominated. Thanks to Weave Ice because it is fused. Chris has a Steel Blade Shunt. But Tyler's got a press. And alas, that will call it out. Or that will close it out, excuse me. Tyler takes the win with the Ice Lexi over the tried and true Dorinthia. Lexi looking pretty good. Chris says, I had a great opening turn. Tyler agrees with them, but the 3 Frostbites a turn after that pretty much seals the deal. Something to consider there, fellas. Control pretty good. And if you take a look at that general, again, in the discussion, take a look at the general. Let me know what you think on that list. What do you have on your own list? Come out with your own list there. And let us know. Let me know what you're thinking. What you're thinking. The new hero can kind of put out some potions, but kind of falls to the fact that she has 2 less life and only access to wizard stuff. So the ice stuff's pretty strong. Frostbite, Twine Ice, pretty strong, but we'll see. Exposed elements might get there, might not. But that's for you to decide, me to find out. That will close us out here in round number 1. Don't go anywhere. We'll go round number 2, and we'll see whose show it is. Kevin thinks it's going to be the Oscar show tonight. They felt gracious to allow him to be in here unmolested. But the Germans, sometimes they got to let you have one, right? Just not a couple world wars, they couldn't win those ones. I'm joking. Anyways, I jest. But we'll catch you guys there in round number 2. If you're enjoying the coverage, hit that like button or come out and hang out with us on the Discord. We'd love to see you in an event or just in the discussions. Until round 2, we'll catch you then. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Uncharted Realms' Friday event. I'm Brent, alongside streamer to be named, and we're excited to bring you round to coverage of our Armory Blitz. Armory Blitz tonight. It's been an awesome Friday. Hope yours is going well still. And we have Oscar on the Visceri against Tyler. He's back. He's beautiful. He's on the ice, Lexi. Bam, bam, bam. He rocks a little bit change in his equipment there. His chest piece still rocking the Horizon, still rocking the Purge Grapplers and the Shock Charmers, but the chest piece stuff is a Heart of Ice. It's gonna go ahead and give him that one Arcane Barrier. Tyler opted to go first. Put a Remorseless down there in his arsenal slot and another face down. Thanks to the new Horizon. And Oscar, though, Oscar says, I am going to go Grasp to make a Rune Champ, During Arcane, and a Command and Conquer for 6 after that to try to blow up both slots of Tyler's arsenal there. Great counter action to the new Horizon there from Oscar on turn 0, or turn 1, his turn 1, excuse me. He's our tempo player of the day. Who do you have winning this matchup? Do we see the Ice Lexi rinse repeat this, or does Oscar sneak in here with the Visceri? So one Oscar to go. So we got 2 Oscars tonight. One Oscar to go. Hold on, Oscar froze on the cameras as Tyler figures out how he wants to block. Uh-oh. Oscar needs a second to get his camera back on. He froze up. So we are gonna sit here and wait until then. Look at that. I'll just see that board state go as we kind of chill out and hang out, talk flesh and blood. Who's excited for the next set? Who's excited? I'm excited. Uh-oh. It doesn't seem that that's working. Production man trying to do production things, but production not production. Productioning. Here we go. Words. I got there. That checked out. It made sense. It got there. So, alas, you might have to redo some stuff. It's just some of the fancy behind the scenes stuff there. Nope. Production, no production. We're like Dora the Explorer over here. It's all good though. It's all good. So he's gonna try to get that going as we wait for our Oscar here to reconnect on his camera, and I will fill the space for a random mumbo jumbo. Jumbo. Let's see. Nope. Still no. Might just have to restart all of it. It just it doesn't like it. Oh, all in Austin. Oh, see, yeah, the new Ice Wizard. It's, I think, to sum it up, I think it's been summed up this way. This is not how I summed it up, but I agree with it. Annoying, but not very lethal, but not very threatening. Generates a lot of ice, kind of gets in there. Now, to be fair, it doesn't have a lot of support right now, but right now, I can't say, though, that it's not super that far out of him. Austin, if you check out the Discord in the discussion section in the general, I dropped 2 lists that I think may or may not have a be able to go there. I did like an Ice Wizard kind of look and I call it Pummeling Potions look. I think the biggest thing of the new Ice Hero, of the new Ice Wizard, excuse me, of Elsa there. I think Elsa's gonna be really strong at being able to generate potions out on your opponent's turn. I think that's probably her key. Your damage per turn is a little bit weird on the instance and having the 2 less life, but I think the max damage I've been able to look at on your opponent's turn with no block, the max damage you can do on your opponent's turn with 7 resources is 16 damage, and with 9 resources you can do 22 damage, which is very reasonable considering 2 blues in hand, a energy potion, and a tunic counter. Juniors, what do you think though, Austin? What are your thoughts on the new hero? I think she is awesome, but not very strong at the moment and needs some support, I guess, to sum it up completely. All right, so here we go. So Tyler here. Why is he at 19? Oh, he took the rune chant. Yeah, took the rune chant at 19, blocked up the rest, and then on his turn, gets to fire away with the Remorseless. Coming in on the Ice Quake +3, up to 8. Great effect there. Remorseless is a hero until the end of their next turn. Whenever they play an action card, they lose a life. Something to keep in mind. Yeah, Austin, I agree completely with you on that one. It all depends on what they give her. She's going to need some support. I am hoping, let me run this by you. I am hoping that they give her a weapon that when a frostbite blows up, it does like 2 damage or something. Not arcane damage, just regular damage, honestly. So that way it can't be barriered. But I would be all about that. Or even, you know what? Even make it arcane. I don't even care. I would just be all about something like that. And then just defensive options that generate frostbites. Some defense reactions like that. I would be all about it. I think people I think you got to be very careful with her ability though. On the playing the blue out of the arsenal, because you can get debated by that. I think Stir the Aether Winds blue is obviously a good option there to make up for a Storm Strider's activation and pump, but I do think there's some good range there. Her ability is how you get up to the 16 with 7 and 22 with 9, which I can run through the math on that for you if you want. You like the Guardian? Yeah, I agree on that one. Oh man, how cool would it be to have that sort of ice ability and just let ice come in here? Because that's what Fab's kind of missing right now, is more of a control, is some of a control option, I think. I think Ice, like we're actually seeing here from Tyler as he stares down a pretty big combination here. He's staring down a Mage Master Boots and a Read the Rune, so generated 2 rune chants there. With Go again, thanks to the Mage Master Boots, into a Drawn to the Dark Dimension, which costs less to play for each rune chant he controls. Well, he controls 2, so only needed 1. That's why that E-Strike's in the pitch there. And so 2 rune chants in the Drawn to the Dark Dimension come across, and Viscerite generates an additional rune chant, so 1 in the bank there. Yeah, but I would be all about it. I don't think right now there's enough to her to pull out to pull me off of Kano. I need to get muted, please. Not break the shot. You got it. All right, we're back. Had to help there with Tyler clarify some spell void options. They only maybe I was. Hopefully I wasn't coming across there, Austin. And you can hear me clearly. Computer's been a little bit weird here. So if the sound goes a little wild, yeah, let me know. Again, I had to clarify something there for Tyler on spell void. So sorry about that, but yeah, you said there's a lot more aggro than control. So I agree with that one. Really, control right now just looks like Old Him Fatigue or complete tank with all of the defense reactions and immovables and like that. Okay, yeah, that was probably us just clicking away on the thing. Our stream deck's not agreeing with us today. Tyler, here we go. Load the bolt and shot. Is it +1 to give it go again and on hit reload? Not going to get a reload here because there is a card in the arsenal. But it is still going to be 5 go again. Yeah, that's probably me jumping over to the Discord to explain some stuff. So sorry about that. Production value today might be a little bit lower than usual, but But yes, but I would say I'm excited to see cards. I also am excited to get any generic wizard card out of the set, because let my Kano be more streamlined. I'd love to actually be able to play Kano in a against Arcane Barrier Classic Constructed as well. Like, give me that opportunity. No, you would not be able to reload. Oh, did he reload here? Hold on. We gotta go back. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. No, it was a good catch. It was a good catch because there was no reload there. I realized I was not quite paying attention. The reload specifies, if you take a look at the bolt and shot or any other reload cards there, it does specify there has to be no cards in your arsenal. So even though you have the slot available for it, you would not have the card in your arsenal, or you would not meet the condition of having no cards in the arsenal. So I know the New Horizon, though, it plays in your head because initially you're just like, oh, I can reload, and I still have to catch myself on it from time to time as I'm like, oh, I get the reload in there. Or you'll find, like, you'll load up the bow with the card face down that you haven't turned face up yet, and you're just like, oh, wait, I can't do that yet. You can't do that. Oh, that's the wrong tone. So I had to catch myself all the time as well. But Austin, take a look in the Discord there, man, in the journal. Let me know what you think of the Pummeling Potions list I posted up. It's in that text document if you have a chance to see it. Or the Ice Wiz list itself, if you have an opportunity to hit into the Discord. Home of the Arknight here from Oscar did not make it. Oh, read the runes red. That's gonna make 3 rune chants itself and a rune chant from the Viscerai there. He'll go up to 5 since he had 1 in there already, and he will pass away. Tyler, though, he doesn't seem happy on his hand, but he has the full tempo. Has the full tempo to go. Oh, an invalid invite link. Oh no! Would you, let me get you a new one. It looks like that link has expired. Give me a new invite link there, John. I got one here, actually. I can get you one on mine while he's doing that. Alrighty. Let me, that might be why. We're gonna have to freshen that up. There you go. I sent one there in the chat. Sometimes they expire on us, so it is what it is. Thanks, YouTube. That's not YouTube's fault, it's our own. I threw it in there. It's in the discussion section. I don't know where I linked to, if I actually had a linked channel there. But check out the discussion in the discussion section, and I got 2 lists in there. They were quick looks. Okay, so hold on, let me figure out what's going on here first. Tyler, his turn. Blizzard Bolt into another attack here for 5, another bolt and shot. All right, sweet. Thanks, Austin. We'll go ahead and get that edited there in the description here in between the rounds to make sure it works out. So it does happen that sometimes. All right, there. Got that covered out. Just talking about the Discord links, making sure a new one gets in there as Oscar. Got the block around, but falls to 3. 3 he do there. But yeah, Austin, yeah, I got 2 in there. Let me see if I can link you to it. Let me link you to it. Oscar has 2 frostbites there. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, you know it, dude. Dude, some of the cold foils look good. I will say though, I'm a big fan of some of the rainbow foiling. Actually, for a lot of it, I will say that. Here, let me. I don't know if you. Yeah. So, I think the rainbow foiling though might look freaking killer as well, depending on how they do it. So I'm keeping that in mind. To be fair, I will say that. I'm looking forward to all of those. Oscar here pays for his frostbites and plays Marvin Skies. Oh, as I spill water all over the place. Okay. That was fun. Watered out. Oscar going Marvin Skies into Arknight Ascendancy, and give me a second. I need to clean up some water. All right, I'm back. I got the water cleaned up before it ran into the computer. You know, couldn't let that happen. So Oscar here though. Luckily, nothing changed. There's 5 rune chants. Excuse me, 6 arcane coming in. Since Tyler down to 10 takes it all, and then 5 on the Arknight Ascendancy coming in if it hits. Create X, where X is the create X rune chant tokens, where X is damage dealt. Has dominate. Tyler here though does have some block available. Oh, and it has go again. Let's see. Oh, and wrote 3 rune chance on hit. I'm sorry. That's what it is. There we go. That's what it was. Not the go again. There we go. Getting directed. Tyler blocks the 3. Falls to 8. Oscar generates some rune chance. Tyler not happy with himself because like, oh man, I could have blocked that different. But alas, sets himself up though for a pretty decent turn. But Austin, what do you think? Did you get a chance to check out those lists? They're like just quick. They're just quick inputs there. Quick checks. Well, he only took 1 physical there, so he went to 9. Well, I'll get that updated. They're letting us know that the life was a little bit wrong there. So no sweat there, but yeah. So I think again, honestly, I think her key is gonna be just dumping out potions for free. Maybe we'll see though. Icequake out of Arsenal. Weave Ice in a Blizzard Bolt. I didn't catch the colors, but that's gonna be a Blizzard Bolt for 8. Which will tell me the colors after that. Yeah, it was in general. Here, let me at you. Scroll up in that chat a little bit. There's 2 lists in that text. There's 2 in there. I realize that maybe only one and one pops in. Just expand that out and take a look. Just kind of initial thoughts on it. I think there's also potentially a an ice just kind of go again, like an ice almost Cheerios, but like on top of the entwine ice, Razor's Reflex type of thing. But I don't see you playing the ice hero over Lexi in that scenario, so something to keep in mind there. You would just play Lexi instead. All right, Oscar's not considering how he wants to block this one up. It's a Blizzard Bolt for 8 fused. Oh, it's gonna have Dominate. That'd be super scary. Actually, this was not fused. This was not fused. So it wouldn't be a blue Blizzard Bolt. That should be a red one. Because the Weavile. Oh no, the Weavile still gets +3. No, excuse me. No, that's correct. That's correct. No, that's correct. No, no Dominate, and just a Frostbite from Icequake. I am sorry. I had to double check there. Sometimes the new Tails cards give me. Oscar wants to block 6. Take 2. Fall to 1. Make a Frostbite. There was no cards in Tyler's hand, so he couldn't Shock Charmers it. At least 2 cards in hand here for Oscar. Nothing in Arsenal. Tyler, though, looking pretty healthily, though. That Blushy Skeleton, though, is now broken. So not going to be able to use that to assist in the Viscerai turns. Only 3 rune chance. Oscar's going to have to set up... Oh, no, CNC. Excuse me, 5 rune chance, 6 power. Oh, yeah, no, there's 2 general sections. One for the live event, one for the discussions. Maybe it's not exactly in the best spots, but it is what it is. We make do. All right, so 5 rune chance, 6 power. Tyler takes the 5 and then moves to block the Command and Conquer. I'll block it for 6. But there goes New Horizon. Bye. Yeah, tell me what you think. Initial. Those are my 2 initial thoughts on it. I'm sure there could be some tweaks to both after going in there and play testing a bit. I'm sure you can tune it out a little bit better. But like if I was, my initial thoughts for what we have right now, that's kind of where it falls into. I will say it's pretty rough against Arcane Barrier 4 though. I would say that. Keep that in mind. But the max you can do. Again, the max you can do with 9 resources, 22 on your opponent's turn. Ooh, Oscar here going Sonata. Paid for it. 2 attacks, 2 non-attacks. Yeah, that's pretty good. Modern Skies become the Arc Knight there. 2 there from the Sonata. Tyler there will break his Spell Void to prevent it. Oscar will get those 2 attacks, though. Everything else gets shuffled back in. Go ahead, Austin. Let me know. Be like, that's dead. Those lists are shit. Let me know. Tell me. Be like, damn, man. He might have already did that. He's like, damn, I don't want to see this. This dude's list for shit. But yeah, no, it's pretty much on the idea of low cost ice that you can play that has instant effects or immediate effects on it. And the idea that potions are for free on your opponent's turn. So something to keep in mind there. Time snaps into Aether Flares or time snaps with Aether Flares are pretty good for adding into the damage, though. Keeping in mind that Arcane Barrier 4 just about screws her. It's pretty tough. Now you can still, that's why you got to do the Stir Forks. You like the ice. Austin loves the ice. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's the kind of idea. Give it a little mix of of just fun, physical, arcane, disruption. All right, so Oscar now facing Modern Skies. The next Runeblade attack action card you play this turn gains Go again. On it, if it hits, create 3 rune chance. He didn't play a attack action, and just the Rosetta Thorn came in for 2 physical. Tyler blocks it after taking the rune chance, and that's that. Tyler Shows Lexi. Makes a Frostbite there with the Weave Ice. Plays the Weave Ice. Yeah, Austin, if you like Disruption, though, definitely the Pummel list, though. Keep that in mind. It's pretty much all in on the Frostbang idea of forcing discards out. Something to keep in mind there. What was that one? Another Blizzard Bolt for 7? Is that what that was? Looks like it to me. I didn't catch a fusion on that one. So no Dominate. I would pretty much just end the game here for Tyler. But alas, Tyler is out of he's out of Arcane Barrier though. So Tyler here does lose to a Rune Chant. Something to keep in mind here, fellas. But maybe he's got the Lightning Press though again. Is this the hidden Lightning Press turn? Ooh, Oscar's gonna have to carefully consider this. The fact that he only needs one Arcane. That's only going to take him 3 resources. If he keeps 1 blue in hand, if he can defend himself up and keep 1 blue in hand, he wins. That's pay 2 to the Grasp. Well, no, he does have to pay for the Frostbite, so he needs 4 in hand. He needs 4 resources. Ooh, spicy. That means 2 cards in hand, which means he will not be able to do that this turn. At least nothing straightforward like that. Because he's going to have to put 3 cards out here to block unless he's got a defense reaction. Oscar blocks 8. Oh, Tyler did have the press. That's +3. He sneaks a new one out with the press. You got to love it. Oh, man. Presses it. I like it. Oscar, his list is a little bit back and forth. He's got some pummels in there. Got some E-strikes. Got that nice just mix of the mid. Mix in the mid-range. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Austin. You hit the nail on the head right there. The pummels, now maybe you got too many pummels in there or whatever, but or maybe I got too many pummels. There are too many pummels in there. Maybe not. It's all 2 cost attacks though on the icing counters. So the icing counters also make your Frostbites and get your discard. The idea though, you could also time snap that too. You could time snap a Frostfang into a pummeled Frostfang into a second Frostfang really easily, actually, because that's still just only 6 resources. That's 6 resources for potentially 3 discard effects with 10 plus 4, 14 damage. You're threatening 14 damage and 3 discard effects for 6 resources and 5 cards total. Not that crazy. Not that crazy with some setup. So something to keep in mind there. And even just Frostfang and a pummel is still 2 discard effects. Something to keep in mind there. Now, Entwined Ice is actually not bad though either. It's 1 for 5 with Dominate. Like that's pretty good rate. Which is why it's in the first list. Because it also helps the channel out that you can play at instant speed. It keeps that alive. It allows you to fuse expose. Allows you to expose the Entwined Ice. Oh no, excuse me. Entwined Ice does not have ice, but Entwined Ice there's a lot of fusion. There's a lot of ice cards in there. So plus the Winter's Bite, so you can work with. Ooh, money. Yeah, I think there's a Thump Bravo with pummel lists. I think as well, Austin. You might be a or even Oldhim. Excuse me. You could do it with Oldhim if you really wanted to. Pump Oldhim, pump Bravo. Actually, it is Oldhim, right? Because you give yourself. Well, you give it Dominate either or. You can either use either Guardian there. You can use a new one if you really wanted to. It's just that playing the thumps though. That get there or that kind of matter. But yeah, it's not too shabby. It's not too shabby. You could Weave Ice a thump, and it gives it Dominate right away. Don't even need to fuse it. You can just +3 a thump with the Weave Ice and pummel it. Gross. There's lists there, but hopefully we get some new support. I love some wizard support. Get that Kano going in Classic Instructed. I don't even care if it doesn't help the Blitz. The Blitz Kano's already doing work. I need some Classic Constructed help. Yeah, I agree, Austin. I'll have a lot of fun playing it. And play testing it for sure. Hopefully, though, the Guardian Hero kills it a little bit, though, too. I'm just glad that Wizard's no longer out of print. Streamline my combos. Give me some more damage. Give me some more above rate. Give me some disruption effects in the hand, right? I want something that's like deal 3 damage. Your opponent discards a card for X amount of damage, or X is the damage dealt, or something like that, or has to discard a card or pay X, which X is the amount of damage dealt, or something like that. I'd be all about it. Yeah. Give me more wizard stuff. Let's get that wizard into the spotlight. That's what I'm saying. We're only waiting on one game though, so we'll close it out here. Don't go anywhere. We'll come back at round 3 pretty soon. If you got something though in chat, I'll be here to see it. I'll see it on the, and I'll respond, but it's just gonna be from the beyond on the Be Right Back stream. But that closed out round 3 or round 2. Sorry, we'll catch you guys round number 3. everyone, and welcome back to Uncharted Realms' Friday event. I'm Brent, alongside streamer to be named, and we're excited to bring you round 3 coverage. Tyler here, fell at the software when to put them on table 2, so we get 2 new players for you today. Well, not new to the events, just new to tonight, new to the stream tonight. Oscar, he's the Norwegian champion. He's, of course, playing the Dorinthia. Don't have to explain that one too much. But he's up against John on Briar. And we'll have to see if this is ball lightning or less. Ballless. Oh, gosh. Okay. All right, we won't go too deep there. Ball lightning is technically still active until Monday. Until Monday, fellas. That's something to keep in mind there. Oscar here was our turn 1. Oh, no. I think John was our turn 1 because he has an arsenal and some rune chance. That's exactly what it was. Oscar was our turn 2. So who do you have winning this matchup? Do you have Oscar, who's rocking his standard equipment setup, against John, who's also rocking the standard rune blade equipment setup? Don't have to go too much into there. John on his turn, just read the runes and Force of Nature's makes an embodiment of lightning and 5 rune chants total. He made 2 there, had 3. Yeah, it was a huge nerf to Briar. Austin, you're right. Plunder Run gone. And Ball Lightning gone. Well, Plunder Run in Classic Constructed. Still viable in Blitz there. Oscar on his turn says, Red Warriors, Valor, and Dawnblade. That means that's coming in for 6. On hit, go again. Oscar's looking to string that combination around. John says, nah. We're going to keep setting up. John almost looks like he's playing a 1-turn kill. Briar here, maybe? Yeah, we'll see. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Plunder, you called it right there, Austin. I think I got to it a little bit. I was 1 step ahead of you, I think. They're 1 step ahead of you on that one, but that's okay. Or maybe you're 1 step ahead of me, and I was just too late to see it. That's probably what it was. I'm usually a little bit behind. Oh, here we go. John, nothing to do there, so he passed it. Oscar says, it's courage time. Getting brave with it. He might forge something out here in this turn. Oh, brace yourselves. Oh, I got all 3 of it. Oh gosh. All right, brave for bracers. Those are his those are his arm slot. But Oscar here popped the courage. Courage means that his weapon attacks come in for free. Well, come in for 1 cost less, and since they only cost 1, that comes in for free. John here blocks 3, but triggers reprise. Oh, no, does not trigger reprise. Excuse me, that's just +3. Now that triggers reprise, because the first one came out of Arsenal. 2 reduced to rune chance. And then higher song response to follow up here for Oscar. Go up to 9, but the sink below from John, up to 10. Wow, great back and forth from both of our players. But the big winner here, John, generated 2 additional rune chants. You got to play those out thanks to the fact that he had some out there. Means those were free as well. It's free 99 city for both of our players here. Oscar, if he's sitting on route, would not be very happy about it. Yeah, it does have the route. Returns the sink below. And then John will just replay it. No craziness there. That puts Oscar up to 12, but John taking 2. So Oscar will pop his boots. He's going to try to give this, he's going to try to come in for another 3 here. I imagine John blocks it up. Yep, blocks 3 with the Channel Mount Heroic. John would have loved to set that up on his turn. I'm surprised he didn't just let Oscar hit and get the counter. That is really all Oscar's trying to do, though. Set up the counter and get ready to go. Oh, no. Max has to drop. Oh, no. We won't be seeing him later then. John says, I was just Arsenal and pass with the 7 rune chants and his embodiment of lightning. So Oscar says, you know what? Naked Dawnblade for 3 time. Leaving 3 cards in hand, 1 in arsenal. As he tries to chip down, and John with a unique take. A unique take on the rune blade. It's almost like he's playing Viscerite, but with that Briar flare. So I think that's pretty cool. John here throws out, I see 2, 4, 7, I believe. Blocking 8, excuse me. Yeah, 8. I'm sorry, Force of Nature blocks for 3. Overpowered here from Oscar. It's gonna have reprise. Thanks to the fact that John blocks from hand, so that puts it up to, oh god, and a route to send it back. Oscar, please chill. Oh man, going up to 12, falling the block down to 5. Oh man, John will take 7, fall to 8. It is not going this OTK Briar's way, at least at the moment. Only a 7 rune chance. Needs to find quite a bit more. But we'll see. Come to fight, yellow. Or just cycling out the hand, I guess. Cycling out the hand. It was actually a blue come to fight. So, Oscar, complete tempos, had a couple of just straight tempo turns here. Steel Blade Supremacy into Sharpened Steel and a Dawn Blade. That means that's going to be plus 8, or it's going to be 8 total. Plus 5 onto this Dawn Blade. On hit, draw a card. Unfortunately, both of Oscar's routes are already gone. So he won't see. Well, no, that's mainly Iron Song Determination in a route. I'm sorry. That's the main combination there. John here finally deciding it's equipment time. That's 4 represented in block on equipment right now. As he considers his hand. Needs to find 4 more. Now, this Dawn Blade does not have go again at the moment. So if John puts Oscar on a glint here, John might try to overblock it. But if he doesn't, John may just say, I don't want to trigger reprise. And leave himself, risk it for the biscuit. Oscar right now is 4 over. That would put John sitting at a situational 4 life here. As John also considers the Blood Sheath Skeleto there. That blocks, no, takes it back. Considered 6 block there. It's going to be a pretty spicy. Oh, man. 8 from hand and 4 on equipment. John overblocking it up to 12. Does not put Oscar on glint additional attack reaction. Or additional attack action. John knowing that the routes are down. That means it's a pretty safe block. Overblock. It does kind of hurts John's next turn. We see another Channel Mount Heroic thrown into the block there. So this won't just be a play channel on John's turn. I mean, it might. It could be an arsenal there. Oscar says block's good. Very happy with the cards that he got there. Attrition equipment out is a big key point there. And John here, red, read the runes. Up to 10. So, read the runes. 0 cost. Create 3 embodiment of, or excuse me, not embodiments. Create 3 rune chants. Pretty straightforward. Pretty simple. As Oscar says, Naked Dawn Blade again. Or as for those that watch Family Feud, the Naked Grandma. What? That was Steve Harvey's reaction too. Oscar here raises reflex, puts it up to 6. John now, he says, okay, I need to respond to this. Double reduce rune chant. That puts him up to 12 rune chants total. Oscar's going to Singing Steel Blade, go up to 7. Likely find an Iron Song response here. Oh, Glint, he wants to go again. And draw a card. We're not quite over the block yet. It's 7 into 8, so Oscar has to have another attack reaction, or he's banking on the fact that he's going to draw some resources to play this attack reaction and swing again. So we'll see. It's also possible Oscar is known to play Nourishing Emptiness or other go wide options. Stroke of Foresight for out of the hands. He will draw a card and put one back on top or the bottom. Puts it on top. So now John hopefully has some more reactions. 10 over 8 right now. John will take 2. As Dawn Blade does have go again. Puts John down to 6. Oscar pays into the bracers and the Dawn Blade coming in for 4 now with 1 card in hand. So Iron Song response. Could plus 3. Good plus 3. John here not getting a chance to breathe at all. That's a Unfortunately, the consistency of Dorinthia, maybe not as explosive as some of our other heroes, gets up there pretty high, to be fair, but it is just super consistent. That's what makes it great. John here now, considering equipment, he goes 4 on with the equipment, not triggering reprise. So Oscar says block is good. Oscar would have no way to pump that up without John triggering reprise there. So no counter here for our warrior hero. He was hunting for it. It might be too late to get the counters as his finds his opponent at 6. John there checks through his graveyard, stacks some stuff up, which is technically not legal, but that's okay. We're all playing for fun, so we shall allow. We're also not hurting on time, so by all means. John, considering his options here, he's got 2 cards in hand, 1 in arsenals. Goes read the runes and remembrance. He wants to get something back. Could have got that read the runes back if he wants. Puts a channel, Mount Heroic, and meet and greet. Shuffle up to 3 action cards from your graveyard in your deck. That's what John wants to do. So he's on the complete OTK defensive strategy. Wants to channel Mount Heroic, meet and greet. So up to 15. Up to 15 rune chance is John. Getting close to the OTK. Right now, though, not quite. Oscar would still be able to block up. Now, Oscar does not have any Arcane Barrier innately here. And if his Arcane Barrier would activate to the Skull Cap, he would have to pay 3 per rune chant to block it out. Oscar's strategy here is just going to be rush him down. And a great way to do that, hit and run into Sharpened Steel. And the Dawnblade 6. Go again. Had it been the second weapon attack for the turn, hit and run would have pumped it by 3. Which is a great way to go Dawnblade into an additional attack action. John here. Ooh, he's throwing everything in the kitchen sink. Except the arsenal and the card in hand, but blocks 10. That is 1 block left on equipment here for John. He's got the Reaping Blade as his weapon to prevent any sort of life gain. Ooh, Skeleton and a Sonata. Here we go. John's trying to do it. 15 divided by 2 makes 7. Plus 3 would be 10. We'll see this if this is it. John flips over 10. We got 3, 4 non-attacks. Oh, man, not quite the best rate here for John here. 6 attacks, 4 non-attacks. So 4 into hand, John will. And 4 arcane damage. He likes the Autumn's Touch blue. He wants to make himself he needs some resources. And, of course, the meet and greet. No surprise there. Here's 1 more, though. Rites of Lightning. Not going to be able to fuse it. But still a 0 for 4. Actually, this is a 0 for 4. I can't remember. Oscar, we'll take 4, though. Fall to 16. And so, these meet and greets. It's going to be a pretty meaty turn, though. He might be able to do it, John, here. John might be able to get there. Oh, with the Channel Mount Heroic and Arsenal, that's definitely going to get there, then. This is going to be meet and greet for 0 cost. It's going to pop all of these rune chants. It's going to be 7 physical and 15 rune chants. It's going to have go again thanks to the fact that John definitely has dealt arcane damage this turn. Oh boy. 15 rune chants is going to put Oscar down to 1. And then the meet and greet there for 7. Means Oscar dies to the second meet and greet. Potentially here. Oscar takes a 15 rune chance. That means his Skull Cap will block for 2. So he can throw the Skull Cap and 2 cards on the first meet and greet. And then the second meet and greet will also come in for 7. But I believe John also has enough resources here to make an additional grasp Make an additional rune chant. Oh, sigil at Arsenal though. Up to 4 here for Oscar. I believe still John has this though. Let's double check their math here though. So Oscar can block 6 on the first, or can block all 7 with 2 cards, and then all 7 with 2 cards and equipment. No, John will need to find more damage. Oscar will stay alive this turn. Wow. So close. Yeah, so far away that sigil actually did wonders there. Oscar blocks for 7. It's gonna require every card out of his hands. There we go. Here's the meet and greet. Yeah, did not have enough resources there. He took the Rights of Light. He did not have enough resources to make another rune chant. I thought he might there, but he didn't. Oh, the Reaping Blade can come in for 3. No, Oscar will still stay alive here. He can block all 7 of this. He can actually just block 6 here with 2 cards from the hand and then block the Reaping Blade for 3 and just take 1. Oscar could be at 3 at the conclusion of this turn. John would have a full tempo turn to work with, but I put Oscar as above rate in that situation. Ooh, very thrilling into this match. Oscar just considers how he effectively wants to block this. He may even thread this a little bit crazier. Oh, yeah, it does go to reaction. Does a shunt to block 4. Take 3. He shunts the attack instead of the weapon attack. Oh yeah, meet and greet makes a rune chant. Oscar killed himself. Oh no. I didn't have a choice, actually. Didn't have a choice. No, he actually could have. I'm gonna just hit and run block 4. Pull up hit and run for me real quick. Maybe not. Does hit and run block for 2 or does it block for 3? It blocks for 3. Oscar could have stayed alive. Maybe. I don't know, but he didn't. John took it down. I have to remath it. I would have to remath it. But, all right, John with OTK Briar. OTK Briar looking good with the Channel Mountain Heroic pump up. Looking decent. Looking good. But that closes us out for round number 3. Don't go anywhere, guys. Round number 4. Coming at you soon, but it is not going to be the Oscar show today. Look at that. Look at that. Unfortunate if your name is Oscar, but not unfortunate for everybody who else who likes seeing other decks. And I like seeing this OTK Brisserai. It looks great. Oh man, but that'll we'll catch you. I just catch you guys in round 4. I won't delay. I'll see you then. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Uncharted Realms, this Friday event. I'm Brandon, alongside streamer to be named, and we got round number 4. Round 4 coming at you. We're going, as somebody would like to say, blitzing through this. Blitzing through this. Not mine, I stole it, but that's okay. That's what we do over here. We have a mirror matchup, but not in strategy. Mirror matchup here, John, who's on the top of your screen, and Leo on the bottom. So we'll have to get that flipped around there here when we get a second. We'll flip that around. John on the top, Leo on the bottom. John rocking his OTK Briar against Leo's Briar. Looks like a nice standard Earth Briar here. Both of these aren't playing Ball Lightning, so already have the changes in there, even though they technically didn't have to make them prior to Monday. Monday is when they're banned. There is the errata is in effect, though, as we see Leo generate his first embodiment of Earth for the turn. It is a once per turn effect now for Briar. That is active immediately, though. That is active right now. Once per turn effect. Briar, whenever an attack action card you control deals damage to an opposing hero, create an embodiment of Earth. Kind of neuters Briar a little bit. Makes a lot of the Tails cards a little bit weaker there. But John and Leo are both trying to make the case that is they are not Briar is not to be stifled at, or to be, no, what am I looking for? To be scoffed at. That's what it was. Not to be scoffed at. Something to keep in mind there. Both these players doing well right now. 4-0, I believe. 4-0. Leo here going with a different strategy than John. Leo's got the Arcanite Skullcap, the Spring Tunic, the Graspy Arcanite, and the Snapdragon Scalers. Leo correctly identifies he needs to go fast as he plays a Tome of Harvest to just cycle some cards out. John, however, is playing that OTK, which means he's going to have some Arcane Barrier naturally there for himself and his feet to go ahead and be able to pay 1 to block 1 per source. My Skullcap could also come into effect, but not likely here. Not likely here for John to pay 3 per Arcane Barrier, or pay 3 per Arcane source. Likely it'll come in just 1s and 2s. But we may see the Arcane, we may see the Skullcap active to block 2 here from the Rosetta Thorn, which appears to be a nice cold foil Rosetta Thorn here at a Leo. But let me know, guys, what do you think? Who is going to take this? Is it going to be Leo on the Earth Mixture Briar, on the Earth Briar, or is it going to be John on the OTK? He's looking for Sonata's meet and greets with the channel. He's got his own channel, so, you know, effectively he's kind of Earth, but not super Earth. Leo stacking up, generates an Embodiment of Lightning and a Channel Mount Heroic this turn. He does have a Force of Nature out there if he can find an attack action. Oh, he does. Scar for a Scar. Look at that. Force of Nature Fuse plus a Scar for a Scar. So coming in for +4, 8 total with Go Again. On hit, draw a card. John says, no sweat, I'm blocking 8. And that he does. No card draw here for Leo. And Leo says Rosetta Thorn for 2 and 2. So we might see that first instance of the Arcane Barrier out of the Skullcap. No, John says sure. Falls to 14. I believe it's 14 there. He was at, we'll find out. I'm not super sure. It looks right to me. Leo, 1 counter on his Channel Mount Heroic. He had 2 Earth in there. He could have covered it had he needed to. John on his turn, just happy to go read the runes. It's a yellow one, so only 2 rune chance there. Puts his count up to 7. That's what we're keeping an eye on. We're keeping an eye on the count. John needs a fair amount. Last time he got it done with 15. Actually, I still think Oscar could have lived. Could have lived at 1, I believe. But that's A-okay. Leo here. Bramble Spark. Fused. +3 to the next attack and 1 arcane damage when you attack. Oscar was still going to die to the following turn anyways on Rune Chance, so I gave it up. It wouldn't have mattered. Oh, Earth Lore Surge to combo it out. That generates an embodiment of lightning here for Leo. And it's going to be a +8 to the next attack action. Holy smokes. Entwine Lightning. Oh, no. Oh, man. Entwine Lightning coming in for +8. Actually, it comes in for more than 8. You can't miss it. Would you mind muting me there? All right, there had to get the power correct there here for Leo. 15 and 1 arcane here. John will take the arcane, fall to 13. That's an embodiment time there. And 15 physical. That's a pretty meaty attack. John, like I said, got it done with 15 rune chance. On his turn, he had a channel Mount Heroic. He swung in for 14, 15, 16, 17 plus 15 rune chance. Something to keep in mind there. On his previous turn, that would have been 30, 32. 32 is what that is. That maths out to be. I think so. John here. He blocks 10, takes 5, falls to 8. Yeah, okay, so they were just mathing out their combat stuff there. John down to 8. Leo had a nice healthy 20. You got to think, though, John doesn't need as much attack against a Briar, as they will not be able to block for as much. Potentially, it all depends on their hand. It could be a non-bow hand. The ball lightnings are gone, and they did block for 0, but a lot of the attacks out of Tails only block for 2. Look at Entwine Lightning there, only blocking for 2. John, he will pitch to block 1 arcane. Take 3, fall to 5. Leo, pretty happy with that. Has his embodiment of Earth. Got a lot of pressure on his opponent. John only at 9. Has no actions there. We'll just pass. So Leo, complete tempo turn. His channel's gone, though, or at least his first one. We'll need to find his second one here. To keep pushing the point, so to speak. Ooh, Bramble Spark. With a fused Weaver. That's a red Weaver there, too, which we will likely see. Yeah, red Weaver makes an embodiment of lightning here. Oh man, if it's fused +4, so already +6 on the next Earth or Elemental action card. Oh. Alright, you're gonna have to. Would you mute me, please? All right, yeah, just gotta double check. It is 8. The Weaver is not in effect, so I had to make sure that was good. Leo actually already had it. I was, I think maybe, out on that one. So Leo there drew a card on the E-Strike. I just cycled it out. A 0 for 5 there. John blocks 8. Using all that equipment there. Wants to start attritioning that out. Great time to use it. John still behind the curve. Ooh, snatch for 4. Yeah, this Weaver did not do anything except make an embodiment there. I would have loved to have seen that go into an elemental attack. But alas, such is not going to be the case. Snatch for 4 on hit draw. Can always Snapdragons this though. And he has Leo has the floating resource here for the tunic. So even if John blocks it all, Leo can still pay for this. John says, I'll block 6. I'd like to see Leo still come in with 2 and 2. You're guaranteed to get the damage here. I say take it when you can get it. Yeah, Leo says we're doing it. Snapdragon Scalers. Use the tunic resource. Come in with the thorn. 2 and 2. Darn, that plus 3 off the Weave Earth would have been super useful here. We did see John overblock by 2, so we're only talking an additional 1, but that would have been, you know, represent a lethal attack here on the Rosetta Thorn. But alas, right now, 2 and 2 means John, if he takes it all, would fall to 1. Seems like he's considering it. Yeah, John says down to 1, take 4. That Weave Earth plus 3 would have been super valuable. All right. Leo says, I'll pass it away. Let me see what you got. Leo himself has 2 block on the grass, a block on the tunic right now to make 3. 1 block right now on the skull cap. Actually, 1 block completely on the skull cap. John's considering popping Skeletta there, but then says no. Maybe. But you got the, if you have the Sonata, you got to send it, John. You got to send it. Oh, he passes, I think. John will just draw up. I'm not sure that that's the right option. John did not want to fire off right there, so gives Leo another chance here. We'll have to ask him why he didn't take it. I think facing down this, you gotta just send it. Pull cards out, get yourself a tempo back. Just rip that tempo and just try to stay alive. Earth Lure Search means the next one's plus 5. So that is an embodiment of lightning here. Ravenous Rabble doesn't matter. Already has go again. Oh, shows a snatch. So 0 for 4. That's 4 go again. Oh, plus the 5. I'm sorry. Because Earthlord does say the next attack action card you play. So coming in for 9. Oh, that's a meaty attack. John here has 3 block left. Cannot block with the Sonata though. Oh, double defense reactions. It gives him another rune chant. He'll go up to 10. Leo would say floating into Rosetta Thorn for 2 and 2. Great option. Great option there. Yeah, John does not want to lose that Skeletta though. Blocks the 2 arcane. And then the 2 physical. So Leo says, all right, I'll arsenal and pass. So John now up to 10 on this Skeletta. So he can go for 5 plus 3 at 8 if he wants to. Nope, passes away. Oh, he didn't have the Sonata. I'm sorry, he didn't have anything in hand. John's got to find the Sonata. He didn't have it anyways there, so I'm surprised. I think he just forgot he didn't have it. I think is what that was earlier. Yep, it happens. We've all been there. We've all been there. You just plan your combo at John trying to survive. He pitched a Bramble though. Oh, Electrify is not quite going to be super effective here. All it does for Leo here is draw a card. I think I would have taken the Bramble Spark to get the arcane damage, but Leo wants to go the lightning route with the Entwine Lightning for 4. John says, okay, I can do that. I can block 4. The 4 block is good. Leo then can... Oh, and there was an Earth there too? I'm not necessarily sure I agree with the non-Bramble Sparking here. We could have had Bramble Spark fused. Yeah, I don't think the Snatch beats the Bramble Spark there, to be fair. But alas, that's what Leo chose. I really do think the better line here The better line here would have been Bramble Spark fused into Entwined Lightning fused. Yeah, because that is a pulse there. We could have had +3. That could have been 1 Arcane and 7 on the Entwined Lightning, and then into a Snatch. Oh, but it still gets there enough. John cannot block it. Says, good game. You got it. Lays the cards down. I mean, technically, he has blocks, though. John thought he had Sonata. He had a little blank there in his head. But I think John can technically survive here, but that's okay. He calls it. He lays it down in the face of adversity. And Leo takes the win with the Earth. Briar, you can't hold Briar down. Briar still crushing it. Even without the ball lightning, just grounded herself back to the basics on the Earth. Sends it forward. Gets the win. I love to see it. But alas, that closes out here for round 4. We are crushing through these rounds here. Round 5, the prize giveaway, and round 6 still coming at you. So still lots of flesh and blood action. Lots of entertainment still to come. John laughing like nobody expects the OTK Briar, and I agree with that. That was a very fair point, and I'm a super big fan of it. But alas, we will not see more of it today, at least at the moment, as Leo took the win. So that'll clean it out. We'll catch you guys for round number 5. See you then. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Uncharted Realms' Friday event. I'm Brent, alongside Trimmer to be named, and the big round guy in the corner. We're Uncharted Realms. I don't know. He might have disappeared, but I just messed. We got round 5 action coming at you. Round 5, you heard it. 5 of 6. That means prize giveaway coming after this. Don't miss it. They want to play games over there, streamer. You know what I'm saying? Oh, putting the round in round 5, I'm being told. Oh man, yeah, that was a big one right there, and figuratively, not literally, not figuratively. It's figure that one out for yourselves, but figuratively spelled exactly as it sounds. Oh, we jest. We got Justin here to lead us out, first time on stream tonight with the Bravo. He's against Leo, who won the Briar Mirror matchup in round number 4 there. He's on the Earth Briar himself, and this hopefully I'd love to see Justin play some thumps. I am waiting to see a thumping, pumping Briar, or Bravo, excuse me. Not Briar. Briar can't play it. Pumping, thumping Bravo. Ooh, buckling blow here coming in. It's a blue one though, so that's only for 6. If it does 4 or more damage, it deals a -1 counter to target equipment they control. That is the crush effect there. It is turn 1 though, so I'm sure Leo is like, I don't want to take any of this. Given the fact that ball lightnings are gone, he'll likely be able to block. Likely be able to block 6. Oh no, it has dominate. So only 1 card out of the hands. Leo needs a 3-er. He does with a Stir the Wildwood. I love that card. That was a card that did me money in the Tales of Aria pre-releases. Actually, it's how I made Nationals, to be fair. It's how I qualified. On the back of Bramble Stirs. To be fair. To be fair. So Justin, he gets first blood and gets 3 points of damage. Starts chipping away at our Briar hero here, but he is our turn 1, so Leo will also draw up with him after Justin arsenals a card. Justin, he's rocking the standard Guardian equipment minus the headpiece there instead of the helm. He's got the skull cap, which is also a fair option indeed. Going for the 3 block over an additional intellect there. So Leo, he will start his turn 1 out with the counter on the Spring Tunic and making a rune chant off the grasp of the Arcanite. As he entwine lightnings, no fusion for 4 and a rune chant. 4 and a rune chant, says Leo. No fusion, so no lightning there in hands, or at least doesn't want to show it. Justin says, I'll take the 1 off the rune chant. That makes sense to me, as he's rocking no arcane barrier except the skull cap, which you need to pay 3 to block it. Justin says no blocks on the entwined lightning. Take 4, which means Leo will create an embodiment of Earth here. That will plus up the block of all of his non-attack action cards by 1, if he remembers it. That is. He does not, but that's okay. That's okay. If he had all of his embodiments. Or all of his non-attack actions would block for an additional 1. Sometimes you forget. It's okay. It could get a rider though, once per turn action. Justin here. He's like, tectonic plating time. Let's get the surging. We're going to start surging this with another dominated effect. Ooh, is this a... Oh, with a 5. That's a spinal. Spinal crush out. Coming in for 9 dominate. Ooh, I like it. Spinal crush. 9 power, has a crush effect. His Spinal Crush deals 4 more damage to a hero. Action cards, activate abilities, and attacks they control lose and can't gain go again. Now here, Justin or Leo definitely should have made his embodiment of Earth. That would have helped. He can block 4 off of, or no, he can block 3 off of equipment right now, not losing the tunic. That's 1 off the skull cap, 2 off the grasp, and an additional card that blocks for 3 from hand. It's not going to be a non-attack action, though, from this one. Alas, sometimes it comes back to bite you. Leo considers his turn. Yep. Blocks for 6. Looks like it doesn't even matter about the embodiment of Earth, because that's an attack action that gets thrown out there to block. Leo will take 3, fall to 14. and not receive a crush effect. He likes his go again. Justin says, all right, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with 3 damage in the Surge token. Keeps his Arsenal card. Still has his Mage Master, so we may see a Mage Master's tome of Feindal eventually. Probably not right now. We would have seen it previously in the previous turn, but alas, it will be a possibility later. Ooh, nice one flying. Somebody's did. Leo has Tome of Harvest here. Not exactly the best card in the world, but it still happens. As additional cost to play Tome of Harvest, you put a card from your arsenal on the bottom of your deck, and you draw 3. Well, it costs 3 cards effectively to play it, and you draw 3. It basically just puts you 1 step closer to an embodiment of lightning. But that's it. That is it. It provides no other value except that. I mean, it does have Earth. You can fuse it. But that is it. I actually recommend not playing Tome of Harvest and playing any other blue Earth cards that you can put in your deck, to be fair. Ooh, Earthlore Surge now here from Leo. It's red. So that's going to be +5. That's Embodiment of Lightning. It means the next attack gains go again. Well, not next attack action. It's definitely worth it to specify that, because Leo could just attack with the Thorn. Oh, Man and Conquer. That leaves 2 floating here for Leo. It has go again. 11 go again. Woo! Justin may be losing that Arsenal card. Well, it does have some significant equipment. Oh, Justin has a Sigil there at Arsenal. Gain 3. So he's still gaining life, even though it's not on the back of the tome. That puts Justin up to 18. A Skullcap still only blocks for 1. So 11. And no defense reactions this turn into the Command and Conquer. Justin blocks 4, taking 7. Ooh, spicy. Down to 11. So face down, stare down 11. Block for it. Stares down 11 as a life total. His Skullcap now blocks for 2, which we will likely see here to block the Thorn. Takes the Arcane, yep, and then the Skullcap blocks the 2 physical. Saw that one coming. That sends Justin down to 9. Pretty straightforward turn here for Justin, but that tells me, you know what, we might be seeing a crippling crush now out of Justin's hand. Although, to be fair, use that health as a resource. Leo this time does remember his embodiments of Earth, but he got it out there. That leaves 1 block on Grasp, 1 block left on Skullcap, should Leo find himself less life than Justin, his opponent, as a Surge token pops. And speaking of less, reduces the cost for the next Guardian action. Ooh, makes a new Surge. And there it is. Crippling Crush dominated. Coming in for 11. Dominate. If crippling, it does have the crush effect. Crippling Crush deals 4 more damage to a hero. They discard 2 random cards. It's happening. There is no way for Leo. Well, let's see here. So if he has the 3 block non-attack action, that just makes 4, 5 from the Grasp, 6 from the Tunic. Nope, still takes 5. That's the max Leo can block here without an instant here, which, let's be real, is not played in Blitz. Leo's gonna have to discard 2 cards at random. He may end up taking all 11 of this. Leo's sitting at 14. Says, I'll take the 11. Yeah, good option there, because you're gonna lose the 2 cards anyways. So Leo needs to threaten back on the following turn. Justin says, get rid of the middle ones. Oh no, double E-Trigon! That would have been the best 2-card hand there for Leo. No, I'm getting head shakes. Somebody over here thinks that was a good hit for Leo. I don't know if I believe that completely, but let's see what they. Oh yeah, Sonata, pretty decent there. Sonata coming out for free. So top 3, Snatch. So there's an attack action. Non-attack action, attack action. Leo will get the choices. My guess is a Scar for a Scar. Yep. Leo takes the Scarfer card, deals 1 arcane. Because Justin thought it was a good one to keep. So if Leo's next card in hand is a non-attack action, he can get a Embodiment of Earth after this. Or, excuse me, Embodiment of Lightning, and then attack with the Thorn for 2 and 2 after that. Keep an Embodiment of Lightning for a future turn. And threaten a whole bunch of damage. So if Leo goes Scar first Scar here, into non-attack action into Thorn, he can set himself up for a future turn. But let's see, we don't know exactly what he has in his hand. Oh, goes with the Scar first Scar though. 4, go again. It's possible Leo also just has another card in hand there. Another attack action. Justin says no blocks but sinking. You'll put that attack right into the ground, as he does not sink himself. He's staying afloat. Leo does not use the final card from the hand and goes Rosetta Thorn for 2 and 2. Justin says 2 arcane. Makes sense. Doesn't have a choice there. And will block the 2 physical with the remaining block there on his chest and arms. So that will at the moment, Justin is effectively at 0 blocking on equipment. Leo says, all right, Arsenal pass. That might be a channel. I wouldn't be surprised if it was an Earthlore Surge or a channel Mount Heroic. Another non-attack action pump there in Leo's arsenal, but he may never get the chance to play it, as we got a non-dominated Crippling Crush this time for just 11. Justin there would not have been able to pay for, let's see here, 6, 7, would not have been able to pay for the Bravo ability, as he would have needed 8 resources on his turn. So even if he had let the attacks go through with that sink below, would not have been able to afford it. That dominated effect, but still an 11 attack is still pretty decent considering your opponent's at 3. Considering his opponent is at 3. Only 3 lives separate the 2 of our players here. Something to keep in mind as well. We're in the in-game now, as Doctor Strange might say. I can see him as like a sort of like a Briar, you know, sort of like a Runeblade hero. Couldn't you? He attacks with like the whip and stuff like that. Or is he just a straight wizard? Oh, maybe a Viscera. No, he's not all bursty. He's kind of like, let me chip him away with my little gauntlets or whatever, or like whip, you know. Maybe, I don't know. Getting told that maybe he's like Viscera OTK because he just always sees the perfect end game. He always gets there. Blowing them out, making weird decisions to succeed in the end. But I don't know if it fits him. You know, maybe he's just a supreme sorcerer, you know? Oh boy, Leo, he's finally come to a decision here. There's a grasp out in front of this. He needs to throw quite a bit more. Pulling 3 cards from the hand. His Skullcap blocks here, which he definitely needs to throw in front. Throw the Skullcap in, Leo, and take a card back. Please. Oh. Leo's got 9 block in there. I'm hoping Leo would throw the Skullcap in front of something. He does have 1 more block on it because he's at less life. And he does have the Tunic. There, he could have blocked this all up, actually, to be fair, couldn't he have? He could have. But Leo says, I'll fall to 1. Leo thinks the Tunic is going to plus up later. Oh! Does see a Weave on top, but it's a blue one, not a red. So that's 2. Justin most likely is just going to take this. I would imagine so. 2 Lightning Press can't even get there. Can't even target it. I believe. Let me see. Let me double check. Yeah, I believe so. Oh, maybe it can. I'm getting told it can. Getting told it can. No blocks reactions. No reactions out of Leo. Yeah, no, Lightning Press can. It's not restricted to elemental stuff. Yeah, Lightning Press could. Oh boy, what a shame though. Lightning Press would have only put it up to 5. Even then, Leo says that's it. We still have yet to see what's in that Arsenal slot. It's been there for a minute. It's been there for a minute. Leo did not play it on the turn that he was short 2 cards. But look how crazy hand disruption still works against Briar. Doesn't even matter if it's the Earth Briar. Hand disruption just straight crushes it, neuters it. Even Justin's like, I'm pummeling you with an Anothos. That is clear. Leo is going to have to respect it, or if he doesn't, he could technically try to force him to have it. It's definitely there, but Leo, that means he's going to need to put 10 block in front of this. 10 block in front of this to guarantee against the red pummel. Leo could risk it for the biscuit and short block it to try to regain tempo. You got to do something to get back into the game, right? Sometimes there isn't just the best decision or the right decision. Sometimes you're just dead. Sometimes there isn't a way out. Although if your name's James, you might just eat your way out. You always find an exit. I jest. Don't eat me, James, please. Oh boy. Anyways. I joke. Nobody's. Leo says, if you got me, you got me. Sometimes you have to force him to have it. Leo just blocked 6. And Justin has it. It's the red pummel, up to 10. Leo would have likely just been locked out from there, unfortunately. Had Leo blocked for 10, Justin just gets to Arsenal the pummel. And it's just rinse repeat on Anothos pummel until Leo runs out of cards. So that was it. Good job, Justin, there. Sometimes Bravo just locks it out. So that ends it up here for round 5. Don't go anywhere. Prize giveaway coming up after this as Justin takes Bravo into the showcase. Briar definitely got hit up by these bands. So Justin, it's gonna be the Justin show from here on out. That's what I'm thinking. We'll see him after this in round number 6. But prize giveaway first. Let's see who gets that cold foil. Cold foil Velda. But we'll catch you guys shortly. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Uncharted Realms' Friday event. I'm Brent, alongside streamer to be named, and we are wrapping up coverage of tonight's event. We've been through 5 rounds. We're in the top of our 6, as we have Chad on the Briar against Leo on the Briar. Another Briar mirror matchup, although this one does not appear to be OTK. So no OTK, just two Earth guys slinging mud at each other, but the good kinds, the good kinds. You know how it goes, though. Sad to see it go, but happy to have done it. Round number 6 here. Prize giveaway went pretty well. We ended up doing that on the Discord, for those wondering. Usually we do it here in the chat, or use it on the YouTubes, but I found out it was just easier to stream it on the Discord, Sometimes it'd be that way. Sometimes it's real nice. But Chad here, Leo throwing down. We already have a channel out. We have a channel Mount Heroic here from Chad. We dropped in a little bit late. We'll take a look at equipment. There is a slight difference on both of our players. Both of them are rocking the Skull Cap, the Grasp of the Arcanite, and the Snapdragon Scalers. But Chad, he has the Blood Sheath there, Skeletum, while Leo has opted for the Spring Tunic. So a little bit different strategies. Leo thinks the game's going to go a little bit longer. Wants to bank up a resource every 3 turns. Yeah, Briar v. Briar. Let's see how it goes without Ball Lightning. This used to be a very straightforward matchup, but who knows nowadays? Who knows what's going to happen? Oh, I guess the dice watched you do it. I watched you drop it. Oh well. Pretty sure it was in your standings too, to be fair, but oh well. Sounds good. How are you doing today, my man? Nothing is banned yet, actually. Yep, you're right. It's all banned on Monday. The errata is in effect, though. I will say that. Yeah, errata is in effect, but nothing is banned until the 17th. Keep that in mind. So I don't believe either player is actually playing any Ball Lightnings or Plunder runs, though. I think they both mentioned that they took them out. So I think we're seeing post-band action here. So Leo here, who finds himself 2 life to the deficit, staring down a channel Mount Heroic, says, I need to pull cards out of the hand. And the best way to do that is red Bramble Spark for a +3 and an Arcane. Both of our players here opting for no Arcane Barrier except the Skull Cap, which doesn't really count. It does in the technicality sense, so in the best sense, but effectively it won't be there. Yeah, Earthbriar. Oh, Leo. Earthbriar was always there. And it was gaining traction. It was gaining favor. It just was how strong that the Ball Lightning was kind of just overran it. But I do think this still has a lot of legs, and Briar is still going to be a very competitive hero. Look at the event here. After 6 rounds, it's Briar v. Briar at the top. Table 2 has a Briar. No. Table 3 has a Briar. Table 2. No, Justin is playing Briar as well. No, Justin was the Bravo, right? I can't remember. But I know in at least the top 6, there's 3 Briars. I know that guaranteed. So, so keep that in mind. Top 3 are all Briar. Or no, top 6. There's 50% Briar. That's what I meant to say. Top 2 are Briar. Now, nobody went completely undefeated today. All of our players, we did not have a 5 out of 5. We had 4 people at 4 after the 5th round, so it was a little back and forth. No ban on Rosetta. Yeah, Rosetta was pretty strong. Rosetta was just strong. I don't know if it was super ban worthy there. I was surprised about the Duskblade ban. I'm gonna be fair, especially in Blitz. I think that might have been a factor of a vocal minority there. Duskblade was cool and all, and it definitely messed with the old him, but that's about it. It wasn't and only the fatigue old him, not even like the regular old him. Yeah, it is a weapon that requires 2 cards to block. I mean, you do like. It's a very valid point. Like we actually, me and Streamer to be named here, who runs the nice production value. Oh, actually, as I was yapping though, we had a Bramble Spark in the Burgeoning for a 10 there, thanks to the channel. Oh, there is a Plunder Run. I was wrong. No, it's just Plunder Run still viable in Blitz. I'm sorry. Plunder Run is still viable in Blitz. But yeah, so like Rosetta, we were talking like Rosetta is actually better than Duskblade and Blitz anyways, just hands down. Because of the fact that it takes 2 to block. 2 separate ways to block it, and a lot of times you're guaranteed that one, because most people only run Arcane Barrier 1 anyways, do not want to run the second Arcane Barrier. But the fact that it takes I think it was like 4 attacks, it was like 3 attacks to be even to Thorn, but 4 attacks to get +1 value, all physical, above what Thorn could represent. So you know, if you're going into 4 attacks in the Blitz, it's kind of like but I missed how much life was blocked on the 10 as well. I'm over here yapping. Maybe we'll hear. I think it's 15-9 though. I think it's 15-9. That might be a 16 though. Leo here. He says, I want a Sonata. Who do you got though? Help puppy. Who do you got? Briar v. Briar. Which one wins? The Briar, the Briar. No, Rosetta Thorn is very strong, and I wouldn't be surprised if in the future we see Duskblade become an unbanned and Thorn going that way. The Earthbriar, yeah. Oh boy, Leo's got a killer deck. You know, I can lie, he plays it very well. Sonata in the Earthlord, that's an embodiment of lightning into, what was that, a Stir the Wildwood? Yeah. 10 with a go again. Did the... I was not fused. Leo did get the arcane damage in though, right? Oh no, he didn't. Did he whiff on the Sonata? I don't remember. I was too busy laughing at laughing at the emoji in chat. Not gonna lie, but also this is not a missable trigger, so it would have to plus up. I actually do have to ask though, John, if you wouldn't mind. Could you send me there into the Discord real quick? All right, there. Got our life totals updated. 8-7. Yeah, the Sonata did whiff. I'm sorry. I was too busy laughing at that. That's a good emoji there. I like that face. Just like I said, Reiner has a 2-cost 4-attack club. Yeah, that struggles to go again. Roomblade has a 1-cost 4. Yeah. Oh, 100%. 100%. It is not it is not out of the way for Briar to trigger the Rosetta effect. So yeah. And at worst, it's still a 1 for 2, which is an okay, you know, it's whatever. It's the same rate as Kadachi, or it's a better rate than Kadachi, actually, technically. So depends on how much you value go again. So yeah, no, Rosetta Thorn is a very good weapon. Very good weapon. Oh, Chad's got his own Sonata. All right. Let's see. There's non-attack, non-attack, non-attack. That's double whims. Who thought? You know, I will say though, Bubby, Sonata is actually on my list of cards that I would hope they would limit to limit index. Has a reach the block with me. They're playing Whipple Ball with no balls. So ball lightning's gone. Oh man. Yeah, mages are super blocky in this game for some reason. But you know what? Obviously, somebody at LSS, whoever designs it, whoever gets the final decision, definitely has a hard on for the for the rune blade. So I guess I can't necessarily blame them. Somebody's got to be strong. Yeah, that's fair point there. We'll see though. We'll see if ball lightning was the right choice. I don't know if it necessarily was. I have a suspicion that the ball lightning ban, it was chosen as the ban card because LSS. Oh my god, hold on a second. Before I get into that, overload 3 dominate. Look at that. If it hits, games go again. Horrible card. Absolutely horrible. But it gets there sometimes. And then never gets there, but it is good with Mount Heroic. Yeah, that is true. Would make it a 0 for 6 go like dominate, but by itself, very bad card. Oh God, yeah, exactly there. James, yeah, they're gonna keep releasing Runeblade stuff, and there ain't nothing anybody's gonna be able to do about it. Because I think everybody agrees that Briar really should have just been an elemental wizard. But we technically got a new elemental wizard, so and we'll see where that one goes. Yeah, but no, but what was I saying? Yeah, ball lightning. I think it was chosen as the ban card because LSS was tired of having to explain replacement effects for people that did not read the critical rules or actually understand how replacement effects work. I've had to explain it a few times, and I can explain it in such a way that somebody figures it out because I'll show them the rules and just explain how it works. But you get a lot of people that a lot of areas that don't get lucky enough to have quality judging or people that keep track of all of the updates and changes going on. So yeah, every Runeblade is top tier. Hey, I mean, somebody's got to be strong, right? It might as well. I mean, that's what James White's probably thinking. He's like, yeah, someone's got to get strong. No, I mean, it would make sense. They overrepresent in the meta, and they have a very strong win rate against a lot of things. So chances are, by statistics, you're gonna get beat. Now, to be fair though, I'm a big fan of the Runeblade because Kano does really well in the Briar, or at least did when it was all Cheerios Briar. Here we go. Hold on a second though. I am not paying attention to the game at all. Luckily, the display is, because I am definitely not. Leo there came in with his arcane Rosetta Thorn, and he pitched for a grasp. Chad, though, he's trying to struggle to stay alive. He had to pass a turn. Leo needs to find one more damage. And there's one of it. As Fuse of the Bramble Spark, Chad will have to pay 3 per arcane to stay alive. Or Leo just needs to tank his health down to 1. Wouldn't that be a cool tech? Have 8 rune chance out, put 7 at yourself, or 7 arcane damage at yourself, and 1 arcane damage at your opponent. Rune chance can target, right? I think so. Anyways, Bramble Spark can target the arcane. I know that. And Leo gets it. Chad says, "I can't block it. I can't block it." The arcane from Rosetta would kill him anyways. Well, we'll see. Yeah, nope. Chad just can't. Does not have enough to pitch. And block. Will fall. Looking at red hand. And that does it. Round 6. Ah, that went quick. Briar v. Briar. It was a good match, though. It was a good match. I don't think Leo's playing any plunder runs, though. So he went heavy on the Earth Lore surges as well. So something to keep in mind there. I really like Leo's deck. I've always been a fan of the Stir the Wildwood and the Earth. I've been a huge fan of the Earth Fusion Briar the whole time. But, obviously Ball Lightning Briar just took it over. Yeah, it was the last round. This was round 6. Unfortunately. Chat says he does not actually miss his Red Ball Lightnings. Replace them with Explosive Growth and Ravenous Rabble. Ooh, great options. Yeah, big fan of Explosive Growth. Again, Earth Fusion Briar, like, Explosive Growth pumps all of your attacks, including your Rosetta Thorn. Like, you can get some serious damage out of that, especially in, let's say, a matchup like this and other matchups where opponents don't play Arcane Barrier / don't care to ever pay for it. How many times you see Arcane Barrier out there that nobody even blocks? Well, Puppy was gonna have you around, my man, for as long as we had you. So I think that'll wrap us up here as we'll clean some stuff up in house and continue on. Is Leo takes the win. Briar can't hold it down. And that's even over Oscar. Oscar was here. Now, our Germans were suspiciously absent, though. Maybe they're the same person. Maybe they're like Bruce Wayne and Batman. And they're really just Oscar in disguise. Or maybe they're disguising themselves as Oscar. I don't know. Well, whichever way you want to call it. That does it for us, so... Oh, yeah, waiting for CC? Sure. Yeah, it's commoner at the moment. I will say, though, online at least, there is not a lot of interest, at least in our realm. You know, it is a little bit Unchartedly, but... Oh, damn. I went there. Anyways, puns aside, there's a lot more interest in commoner than CC, but we're also kind of potentially getting extra events throughout the week. And getting a CC, if not Armory, on-demand looks, or just or other for fun looks like that we throw in some price support on or whatever throughout the week as necessary. So keep an eye out for it. Yeah, tourneys are coming. I think pro quests aren't they class constructed? I think. Yeah, they're class constructed. I will say keep in mind when you're testing for pro quests, there's a big push right now for 55-minute rounds. That would be 50-minute round, 50 minutes of play, and set aside 5 minutes of sideboard time. Now, so something to keep in mind. That's the huge push right now, I guess. So it's kind of a slippery slope in my opinion, as we keep just pushing back to just have the same results. Doesn't, in my opinion, affect draws, but hopefully it does. Hopefully I'm wrong. And it reduces the number of draws here, which I don't think was a big issue anyways. But as people kind of learn the game, they're gonna naturally be quicker. I think a big part of it now is that people just don't know cards yet. But alas, we shall see. I hope this is one of the things I'm very wrong about, and these 5 minutes just kills it. But then again, if everybody was playing at optimal speed, then rounds would go super quick. But alas, yeah. Hey, good luck on your tournaments. Let me know how they go, though. Drop us a line, though, whenever you're playing. If it's on stream, if it's a streamed event, I will come and watch it. I promise that. I will come and watch it. I'll watch it on stream. If it's not, hit me with those results, man. Hit me with those results, and I'd love to keep track of how everybody's doing in their events and in their tournaments. Let me know if you get those ProQuest invites. I gotta keep an eye out for it. And then I can watch you in the ProQuest, you know? I will watch you in the ProQuest. But yeah, we'll close it out there. Hey, thanks for coming in, man. As always, we'd love to have you. But that will do it for me. We'll see you in the Discord, my man. Other than that, catch you on behalf. Well, I should say we're Uncharted Realms. Thanks for watching on behalf of Brent, James, and John. Thank you guys for coming out. We thank you guys more importantly for having fun. Thanks for killing it, guys. And until next time, we'll catch you on Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Commoner. Until then.